So the cars are parked where they should be. I just got some brew on. Yep. We're going to check out some watches, I think. Follow me. So here we got some setup. Here you got me. Hello, Cheerios. And these are the watches we're going to check out today. As you can see, it's a lot of Seikos and not that old one, but some Seikos anyway. Okay, so if you just stay put, I will rig this up for you. So there's summer here now. So the pollination is in full bloom, so I will sneeze a bit sometimes maybe, or maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. So this is what we got some Seiko lineups, and of course my army cap, skål as we say in Sweden. Okay, gloves on. I think that's the wrong hand. And so, what's the watch we're going to talk about today? Well, of course, it's the Seiko Turtles. And we got some mixed versions here. This is the Padi version, looking like this, and of course made in Japan. And what am I wearing? Today I'm wearing a SKX 009, of course. Yeah, so this is the first one we're gonna have a look at. And I thought we might compare them to some other models. This is the Blue Lagoon, I think it's called. It's a very beautiful watch also. And then we have the Night Diver, looking like this. Also very cool, more combat-ish, if you might say so. Yeah, but in all, it's the same watches. And then the other day I just picked up this one, Japan also, and I think it's the 775 SRP 775J, and I have put it on SKX rubber because I think, well, it looks beautiful with it on. That's what I think anyway. So okay, let's begin then. We have unidirectional bezel, and we have day-date complication. And this Blue Lagoon, you have dark blue bezel and light blue. Of course, super luminova, which is excellent. And yeah, I think I will take off my sunglasses like that. So put them there. Too many sunglasses now. So okay, we have a steel case, and we got this model you get on rubber and metal bracelet. Crown at 7 o'clock, movement 4R36, water resistance, don't know if you can see, prospex 200 meters, of course. Dimensions 44.3 over there, and then we have 48 millimeters from the lugs, and of course we have 22 millimeter lug width. Thickness is around 14 millimeters, which is well, it's not good, not bad. I think it's where you will have to be. Lumibrite, Hardlex crystal, and the price can vary a lot from different countries and where you buy it. It has a cushion case, and that's why I love them. It's like that's why they're called turtles, because they have a similar shape to a turtle. On the back side you can also read Air Diver, made in Japan, and if it's not made in Japan it will only say production number, and then you can see when it's produced. And I think this one is produced 1710, so it's a late 17 model. And well, it's very beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm letting this one go because I have a friend that wants it and I have other goals. So this is how it looks in depth. And then I thought we would jump over to the Padi. Many people have seen the Padi, but perhaps we should put them up next to each other, like that. This is the Padi version, which I actually fell in love with this model, and you can see down there, made in Japan. I always try to buy the made in Japan ones because I think sometimes they are having some, I think the movements keep better time. I don't know if it's just me or if it's, you know, my imagination. But yeah, I think it's it feels a bit more luxurious, and that's why I want it. Backside of this puppy we have Air Diver Seiko Special Edition and 4R36, made in Japan, and this is 731, so this one is made 2017 and March. And well, I haven't had it for so long, but yeah, it's a good looking watch. You have button clasp, and of course you have this diver extension with a hook, and all the metal bracelets has this. It's not super high quality, but it will do the job, fortunately. Of course you can upgrade this models infinitely. You can buy strap code bracelets, and yeah, you can put your own touch to them, so there's a lot to choose from there. That's that model. Yep. And then we have my latest acquisition, which is this Night Diver. This is a limited edition, and you can see that it says limited edition Air Diver 200 meter Seiko, and this has been produced 2017, and it says D. I don't know what D stands for, David. I'm gonna look it up, but I don't know. And I have put it on another bracelet, which is of course silicone, and I like the text. I think it looks a bit more aesthetically cool than the original, which comes like which is black and a bit bigger. But I thought I would save this because these ones are not going to be easy to find later. So I'm putting it on this one. Very nice looking watch. I think we have to do like this to put it beside. And then we have this acquisition, which is srp775J, which I put on the old rubber strap because I think it looks good. Well, quality-wise, we all know that these are tough as nails. These watches, they just go and go for around sometimes 20 years without service, and that's almost better than a Rolex, I would say. This is the bracelet that it comes on. So there you can choose if you want a stealthier look or how you want it. Strap code also have golden tone ones. I also saw one that modded with the golden what you call it? Oh, brain malfunction. Yeah, you can upgrade this with very cool ways because you can put on golden bezel, and then you can change out the screw to gold and put this gold bracelet on, and then it will be looking a bit more luxurious, because this one doesn't do it justice, I think. So differences, well, as you can see, this one has gold inlay, and everything is gold inside. The text is in gold, made in Japan. Backside just says Seiko Air Diver, made in Japan. Nothing strange there. If we check out this night diver, we have orange indices and black and white second hand. And well, I think it's just a cooler outlay. And then you have the swords, which is chromed up there. And this is a Malaysian model, limited edition, of course. So it's quite different. This one is more white, and this one is more yellowish if you look at the hands and the markers. We have this special edition, which I think is the most beautiful one, the Padi one. And it also says special edition made in Japan. And you have like this wave in the back. This is a keeper for me. I'm not going to sell this one because I like it too much. And yeah, you can have infinite straps on it. And then we have this blue lagoon, which also is a limited edition, which is more, it has yellow second hands and silver minute and hour hands. Day-date function, and you have some yellow and white inner bezel. Also very good looking. Reminds me of my Squale that I had before, which blue is a very beautiful color on a watch, of course. And if we look at this one, we have the Padi text, and the minute hand is red. Then we have red indices in the inner bezel and white. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Unfortunately now, I had the srp777, the black one, made in Japan, that was perfect. I got bored with it, so I sold it, and now I try to get one back, and I cannot find any. So we will just have to wait and see if they just will start manufacturing them again, and I can continue with my collection of these watches. If you have any questions or thoughts, just write below. And I thought I would just show you how you can change the straps and make them look different. I mean, you can make them change appearance pretty much if you want to. Like this one, I thought was very good with the black one. Gray and black was looking pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? I haven't tried with this one, but it would probably work as well, I think. And then of course we have black NATO strap. And that will work also with these guys, I think. Draw more attention to the blue in the middle. And then you can make it more business-like with something like this, if you want to. And here you have another variant, like that. Or even with the SKX. Oh, so sorry. Like that. So that's a lot of things you can do with these guys, and well, it's funny things to collect because it's affordable, and you can make a good collection. And if you look at the market, the ones from the 70s and 60s of these models, they're going for like 4,000 euros. So I think this is as good way to collect as the Rolex models or any watches that will go up in price. And if there is any watch that will go up in price, it is these models, because that's what we can see. As they start to disappear from the market, if you have like these NOS models that has never been opened or is in their original packaging, they will just run up in price. So hold on to these limited editions. Pack them down, store them, use them. They will just increase in value. This special edition, I'm not so sure, because they made lots of these ones, but it's too good looking not to own, so I have to own it, unfortunately. So I thought that we would end this little movie with comparison in size, because many of you guys probably are into SKXs also. So I thought I would just show you size wise how they look. This is 44 millimeters and this is 42, so it's kind of similar, but I think this one is the more for me. I'm a big guy, so if you have some muscles, get this one. And here you can see the Padi and the 009, and yeah, same here. This one looks smaller because it's black, but it's just the same size, but looks a heck of a lot smaller. And then we have the 775 looking like this, and I think I just got this in the mail also, if you want to compare. SKX 007 and 009, and yeah, why not compare these two? Made in Japan, of course. So there you have the comparison. Pros and cons, of course, is as always the lineup of the inner bezel. I have a theory here that it's like the guys who assemble these watches in Malaysia or Japan or wherever it is, I think they're doing like a little uprising. I don't know if they get too little money when they work or what it is. But one thing is for certain, and that is that they will not align the inner bezel. That is like something they cannot do. Why? I don't know, because there's tracks to put it in. And unfortunately, if you look at this one, it's a bit off to the right, I think. I don't know if you can see it. It's not perfectly aligned. It's barely visible, but enough annoying for me. So they're doing like the workers for Germany in World War II. When they built tanks, they were like, okay, let's make a problem in the tank so Germany will lose the war, which is ingenious, of course. But I really think that Seiko needs to get this sorted, because it's unacceptable. Just like Yoda say, do it right or don't do it. Because last year I was so pissed off with Seiko because I just got watches that wasn't aligned, so I thought I would never ever buy a Seiko more, and I just went for Rolexes and other stuff, and well, here I am again. So when I talk to my dealers, I say I will send it back if it's not aligned, and then I will not buy it. This one I got in a store, so I can see that it was good alignment, and also this one I could see was a good alignment. This one though, I ordered, I said I wanted it to be a good alignment, and it's off by 100ths of millimeters. Perhaps I will fix it and save it, or pass it on, I don't know. And also I told this dealer if it's not aligned I don't want it, and he sent me one that is aligned, so that's very good. Otherwise what you can do is that you can fix it yourself. 007s and 009s, or this one is made in Japan, and I think it's quite aligned. But please Seiko, just fix it, you know, because we don't get to, you know, reduction of price and so if you not make it correct. So just do it correct. It's like buying a car, Subaru Impreza, and the steering wheel is out of line and unaligned. It would just piss people off. And it's the same with watches, they should be straight. So apart from that, I love these watches. They're absolute tanks, and they are little machines with a little kind of soul, I think, because they have their own lives. And well, they're easy to love. And so what you can do if you have some problems with alignment, you can either fix it yourself or just leave it to a dealer and they will have to fix it. But I think this collection type suits me well, and I think that when I had the Rolexes and other watches, they were too pretentious. Actually, the first watch I almost bought was a Rolex Submariner, and so it was like I have to go back and start learning what watches are all about, and so my love started over again, and here I am, and yes, I am a watch addict. Sorry about that, but you know, I admit it. My wife don't like it and she doesn't understand it, but you know, guys, as we guys are, when you get obsessed with something and you just start to love it, it's really hard for people to understand what you're doing. Next movie I will do will be a comparison and some thoughts about SKXs. The video got interrupted. I was just about finishing up and just saying that next video I will do some thoughts about these guys, and yeah, pros and cons, and what I like and what I don't like, and yeah, just some thoughts. These are really good beaters, and yeah, they have a little soul of their own, so yeah, I like these guys. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or you know, wanna subscribe, just subscribe, and if you have any questions I will answer them, or thoughts of any, you know, if you have any ideas. If you're interested in buying Turtle, just do it, and check for alignment, because there's an uprising in the workshop at Seiko's. Why, I don't know, but I hope they can contain the problem and you know, sort it out, because it shouldn't be impossible to make watches aligned, because you know, we have cheaper watches that are aligned, so why cannot Seiko do this? Because it's costing them money also, because people send them back, and so they have to do the same job all over again, and that's not for free, of course. So any questions or any ideas, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Hope you're having a nice day, and the sun is shining on you too. Bye bye.